Today is August 8th.
It is.
Yes, 2025. This is Sovereign Minds, the
podcast.
Excuse me. And we're down here at the Epicenter of Freedom and Mountaintop Media. And today is number 149 podcast. And the title is Nobody is Above the Law. And let's just get right into it. This is the new video out for Letitia James. She's got a new hit here. Let's go.
Hey y'all, shut the F up. It's Fat Letitia season. Counting money and signing mortgages like a boss. From rags to bags, I got enough to divorce my dad. I got tips for your skinny ass. First, don't live where you rule. Queens rule over filth, but they don't live in the filth they rule over. Second, accuse those of which you are guilty of. You don't get to be a Fat Letitia rolling in the dough with your rolls of dough unless you sue Trump. You can't punch me below the belt. You can't even see my belt. Punch up Fat Queen. Fat Letitia season forever. I'm out.
That's good right there, Leslie.
Yo, what's up, guys? Rodney?
That's give a hat tip to the Benny show there. I've been watching him a lot lately. He's pretty good. I like the part of that video where it says accuse everybody of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Does that seem to be a theme?
It's been a theme for quite a few years now.
Everything that the Democrats, the politicians, the corrupt on both sides have been doing has been accusing everybody else of exactly what they're doing themselves.
Yeah, I mean, it started when Trump first started running for office. And
Yeah.
it's just escalated.
You're a
since
Russian
then.
asset. Well, I'm
Yeah.
a Russian asset, making up stuff with Russians to pin on
Yeah,
you.
but they've been doing everything they accused him of.
Isn't that crazy? What
Yeah.
do we got here? We need to license that up. So this is first up. We got Pam Bondi appoints Ed Martin as a special prosecutor to invest the Shifty Shift.
Shifty shift.
Should be the
Shitty shift.
you know, the Shifty Shift shit.
The SSS.
So, yeah, he's the SS.
Yeah.
So, evidently, both of them have and this is exactly what they accuse Trump of. Mortgage fraud.
Mar-a-Lago with his loans and stuff that he overinflated his.
That he had overvalued his estate for
yeah.
the loan purposes. The lender,
Though he paid it back and everything.
and the lender said, "We got no problem. We'd loan him money again."
because he paid it back. What's the problem?
See, the difference between accusing people of what you're doing is that if they're not doing anything wrong, you still are.
And I think Schiff, I believe it's something like 5 properties that he claimed were his primary residence.
Yeah, exactly. To get better lending rates.
Yeah, he flat out lied.
Yeah, these people are liars.
Yeah,
and
that's a
they're
little
thieves.
bit different than even if Trump did overextend the value.
Shift has got to be the most corrupt piece of crap on the hill. So, so there's a criminal investigation now against Adam Schiff as well as Letitia James.
Shucks.
And Donald Trump. I don't know if it's on there, but I'm looking at. I think we're looking at 2 different articles here. But Adam Schiff is a thief. This is coming off of Donald Trump's Truth, and it says they tried to prosecute me and everyone else. The only difference is we were totally innocent. So it was all a giant hoax, and I've got the forms here on this. I'm not sure if I sent you the right one, but there's been so many articles coming out so fast it's hard to keep up. But I've actually got a copy of the affidavit that he signed on November 4th of 2011. Adam Schiff and Eve Schiff. Adam and Eve Schiff. That's interesting. I didn't catch that till just now. So anyway, they affidavit pursuant to section blah 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 of property tax article annotated code of Maryland. The undersigned makes an oath saying this is under penalty of perjury. The following is true: that the mortgage property is our personal residence. Highlighted.
He lied
for the amount of 556.
I believe he did it like on 4 or 5 properties.
Yeah. And we got Letitia James doing the exact same thing, So I guess this is Peter Ducey reporting on this one, but go ahead and scroll up. I don't know what's all in this article because I somehow or another got two different articles going here, but what's Laura got to say?
An Ingram Angle exclusive, a Trump administration source telling The Angle that a criminal investigation of Adam Schiff is underway, conducted by U.S. Attorney's Office in Maryland for possible charges involving mortgage fraud. Now, this follows the story we broke last month when the Federal Housing Finance Agency sent a criminal referral to the DOJ alleging that Schiff, in multiple instances, falsified bank documents and property records to acquire more favorable loan terms. In a 2011 affidavit signed by the then California congressman, he certified that a property in Montgomery County, Maryland, is his primary residence. He also owns a condo in Burbank, California, which he's also claimed is his primary residence, and said so in 2023 during his campaign for Senate.
I think just about every member of Congress has a residence.
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. All right, go.
Lie.
So,
liars.
Yeah, I mean, do you believe it? So anyway,
I just make it up. I just make it up as I go, you know.
So that was the Trump quote right there. Yeah, here's the Trump thing. Adam Schiff is a thief. There's that, and here's the affidavit right here. Shows him signing it. Adam and Eve. Interestingly enough, and there it is. And he signed it under penalty of perjury that this property was his principal residence, and it either is or it isn't. I'm pretty sure that it wasn't, or they wouldn't be going after him. So we'll find out. Let's see how it plays out. But then we also got the Letitia James story, and that goes down. Go down a little farther, and I think we'll hit the Letitia. Yeah, right here we got Letitia James.
She is.
As exclusively reported on Letitia James mortgage fraud. A big development. Evidently, they've got a grand jury convening and a special prosecutor going on her. Did Letitia James marry her father? I don't know. That's a new one.
Oh, wow.
Did the Letitia files? Now we got the Letitia files. Did Letitia James illegally hire a nonprofit for her 2013 campaign? You know.
Yeah, but she's the one that was all over Trump over the loan thing.
She campaigned on that she was going to put Trump away.
Yeah, I mean, she was just all over it.
That, without any evidence, this is what they do in communist countries. They find the crime. They don't find the person. They find.
They find the person once they commit.
They get the person, and then they go after a crime. It's not the same thing as prove until innocent. It's you're guilty until we find something that to prove.
Find me the man, and I'll find you the crime.
It's interesting that all this time they've been trying to get Trump, and he hasn't had anything.
And nothing is stuck. He's proven time and time again that they're lying, they falsified, they made it up, whatever you want to call it.
Crazy days indeed. Let's go on to the next one. This is the next headline. We'll do a little weekly wrap up because the headlines are coming down at the end of the show.
We were setting up. I mean, it's crazy.
It's like there's more stuff coming through. So this was what at 11:20. We're at 1:30. So that's probably Eastern Standard Time. So it's like who knows? It's like it just came out. So President Trump secretly, I wonder if it's so secret. How come we're reading it? Signs directive ordering the Pentagon to unleash military force against foreign drug cartels. Now that's kind of news.
That's kind of big news.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting about all this stuff? Have you seen any of it on local channels,
on anything, the ones on mainstream media, on your
the ones that are always saying, you can
fair
trust us, and
we'll report the truth.
We report the truth, and you can trust us, and it's like it's freaking unbelievable.
Well, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt on this. It came out this morning. We'll see. I doubt that it's going to be on tomorrow's headlines.
I guess they just forgot about the whole thing that's been going on for a couple of weeks with the big news on Trump and everything else, and they just forgot, that Obama and Clinton and Clapper and all these guys, and they released all the documents saying that they made up all the crap to go against Trump so that they could try to get him out of office, and it goes all the way to Obama. I guess they just missed all that because it wasn't news.
And you see reporters out there trying to interview Obama and them and saying, What do you say to this? Like they would to Trump. How do you defend yourself?
Didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, interesting.
What do you think now? Did you lie then, or are you lying now? Just asking.
Yeah,
you know?
when have you stopped beating your wife?
Yeah, exactly.
So, anyway, this is just came out. Stay tuned. There's going to be more developments on this as well. Evidently he's going after the Sinaloa cartel in Mexico and probably I don't know the names of all the cartels, but
And how could anybody be upset if he's doing that? If he's going after the cartel, no matter what side of the aisle you're on, or anything.
I think it's what side of the border you're on.
I'm just saying, why would you be upset? It's a good thing for everybody.
Well, if you're a fentanyl mule, it's kind of
that's
disconcerting. Let's go to the next one. We wanted to bring this story up because, I've been watching a lot of Benny Johnson here lately, and I really like what he has to say. And one of the things that he said the other day was actually trying to do some good. Not just report things, but actually do something good.
Make a difference.
Make a difference some way. So this is the story that came out about the woman getting beat by the Cincinnati mob. And so he did a little segment on her. And then and this was, her coming back and thanking everybody because they set up a Go Send Me account. Or Give, Send, Go.
Give, Send, Goes.
And Give, Send, Go. And so I wanted to play this and get her response from that because she was in really bad shape. She's lost her job. She can't work. She's evidently got some brain injuries. And, she's got kids. She's single. But let's play her response to all the help that she's been getting.
Thank you all to everyone who have donated and sent prayers and love. And I just want you to know each day I'm feeling a little bit better and better. Externally, it's looking beautiful compared to before. But internally, there's a lot of damage that has been done. I've been in and out of the hospitals and specialists, and it's going to be an ongoing battle for a long time. And so thank you for helping me to be able to get the medical attention that I need and making sure that I'm not homeless because I can't work until, hopefully I get better soon. And just know that I am also praying for all of you for hope and peace and just for humanity, and know that, I'm just going to keep fighting the good fight of love. I mean, this has flipped my whole world upside down. So without your contribution, I literally have no idea what I was going to do. And just want to say, this could help bring awareness to prevent this from happening to, your mother or daughter or you. Let's hope it stops here with me. So thank you guys, and God bless you.
There you go. Go ahead and kill it there.
Wow.
And then bring up the next slide. Now, I guess because she's white, it's not a hate crime. But so when white people bounce on a black person, it's an automatic hate crime.
Of course it is.
But when black people pounce on a white person, then it's just because she's white and she deserves it, right?
Yeah,
that's not racism.
She was coming out of a concert or something.
She was coming out of a jazz, some kind of a jazz
concert or something, right? Yeah,
at a pub probably.
It wasn't like she was just.
So she went out there and some guy's getting the crap beat out of him, and so she runs over there to help, which was, valiant, but not a good thing probably. And they knocked her out and kicked her in the face and the head a few times, I guess. But as of to date, her goal was 25,000. She's up to 580,000. So
that's awesome.
I think that's pretty good. I actually personally donated on this one myself because I think she's a very nice person, and I think that she didn't deserve this at all.
No, she didn't.
So.
And she's in the headlines? Oh,
yeah, did anybody see that?
Oh, wait. No, she wasn't. No.
So.
Because you have the next clip that kind of tells you everything you need to know about some of the mainstream media.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about right here. So this is Alex Stein. He's a comedian, but go ahead and play this, Leslie. And this tells you this, and this goes for the local. This goes straight out to you local guys, because you guys are freaking clowns, and you don't report crap, and you act like we're supposed to trust you.
We just watched the speaker gavel out with a whole lot of anger, Kelly. Here's the state of play. Here's
MSNBC sucks.
Hey, how are you?
MSNBC sucks.
Talk to you for a second.
MSNBC sucks. Okay.
You can see the frustration.
Sometimes this happens, and we understand that that can happen. And while we love free speech, we're going to keep control here. So, Ryan, thank you. Shaq, thank you. A volatile story. We'll be following it. And apparently, not only Shaq cleaned up. Okay. Stay with us here because Ryan has cleared the set, as we would like to say. The gentleman moved on. So, Ryan, let me turn back to you. Nicely handled there. Can you give us an update on, as you were walking us through this, we'll all take a breath there. Maybe not. Okay. Go ahead, Ryan. See,
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Okay. We're just going to pull the plug there. Thank
Kelly,
you,
this
Ryan.
is all playing out in real time.
It sure
Passion is high.
Yes.
There's a whole lot of anger here, as you can see. So we're going to get control of this and come back to you when we can.
Fair enough, fair enough. And we recognize people are expressing their views, and we're there to cover it. You do that job.
Oh,
we'll
boy.
move on with our audience. Thanks for your patience.
How
with
do you
all of
like that?
You know, no matter how much you hate these people, it's not enough. And yes, they do suck.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Mainstream sucks. Go ahead and down to this. Go to this other
the
2-minute
second
clip.
one?
Yeah, let's go to this other clip here.
This is pretty good, too.
Yeah, let's
Actually,
play-
you know, if you commit suicide, actually help us.
Welcome. Introduce yourself. Go ahead.
My name's Alex Stein. I'm considered one of the sexiest men in conservative politics. And one thing I want to say, a lot of people are going to hear my testimony and you're going to say you're anti-LGBTQ. I want to say that's impossible because I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. So obviously I have a lot of gay pride. But, you know, a lot of conservatives like yourself, you want to outlaw transgenders in women's sports. I disagree. I like transgenders in women's sports because you can gamble on them and win money. And I won so much money on Leah Thomas's propeller in that pool. I almost turned draft kings, into draft queens. And, you know, I actually like transgenders in the military, too, because, first of all, transgenders are some of the meanest people on planet Earth, so they'd make a good soldier, don't you think? And then, you know, second of all, transgenders love to do mass shootings. So, you know, that's perfect for a military veteran. And then on top of that, the suicide rate is incredibly high among transgender people. So we could just use them like the Taliban has suicide bombers. Maybe you guys can actually, you know, if you commit suicide, actually help us in the battlefield. So that would be good. So I think we need transgenders in the military and women's sports. Now, when we come to the bathroom bill, though, this is an asymmetrical problem because, first of all, no dude cares if, like, a bisexual woman comes in there and tries to use, like, a pee funnel. You know, if some lady boy comes in there, some, you know, stud comes in there and wants to pee in the urinal. No guy's going to be threatened by, you know, a trans woman. But we don't want these gargoyles in a dress, you know, some chick with a dick coming in there and trying to pee or poop next to my girlfriend because that's disgusting. And, well, I was going to say something. Listen, I have my First Amendment right. Let me just speak. So, we're sick of these transgenders trying to invade women's personal spaces. These people have autogynephilia, they're sexual perverts, and they actually get satisfaction from going there and looking under a stall. So these are mentally ill people that are on hormones, that are on all kinds of pills, they're impulsive, and they do not belong in a women's restroom. So if some of you lesbians want to come in and pee next to me, you're more than welcome. So we just don't let the chicks with dicks in the women's room, and you guys are all welcome in the men's room. I think that works.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
To notice the guy sitting next to him had his eyes and stuff. He's like, whoa, shit.
They are mentally ill.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
are.
They are mentally ill.
totally are.
So some of the other headlines we want to cover for today, just a couple quick ones, and then, you know, billionaire Lex Wexner, the same guy who was the Jeffrey Epstein mentor or associate or, you know, guy who got him into business, helped him out, his benefactor, just bought Obama's. Now we find it's not really Obama's mansion; it was owned by somebody else. But evidently, Obama was renting the Martha's Vineyard house. So
I wonder how much stuff is in there.
the timing's kind of interesting. So, and then you had a headline.
Yeah, I wanted to because we talked a little bit about the voter rolls and Judicial Watch last time. They were able to get 1.2 million voters off the rolls out of Southern California.
Right.
Just in Southern California alone. And they're going across the nation doing this, cleaning up cities' rolls.
If we can get
and
voter
states,
ID,
yeah.
clean up the rolls, you know, get the illegal aliens off the census, Yeah, things are happening. It's
You think that may make difference in an election with just 1.2 million that are off?
If we could get rid of all the criminals down in Sacramento, we got a chance.
Yeah.
So,
also, we had debanking the conservatives.
right?
You know, Trump came out with an executive order to start investigating. I think it was an executive order, pretty sure, about how the banks were targeting
conservatives. Closing their accounts, not letting them get to them. Yeah.
There was a clip, and I don't know where it was, him saying that he couldn't even, meaning President Trump, couldn't get a loan or anything with J.P. Morgan or anything because no matter how much money he put in the bank because of his political views.
Right. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
The one I say, so I'll just go through a few of the headlines here that just happened. Trump appoints Treasury Secretary Scott Benson to the acting IRS commissioner, so he's going.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah. There's. Let's see. What else did I have here? Oh yeah, Gina Carano won her lawsuit against Disney. And so they have had to apologize, and they're going to give her money. Jeez, it's just crazy. Prosecutor over to Letitia James. We've got force against the cartels. Yeah.
I did see about the check. Sorry about. Remember, they're doing the redistricting in Texas, and they got all that BS going on down there.
Right.
So all the Dems were leaving and coming to California. Now. They're saying if you don't come back into Texas, you're not getting your paycheck. So they're like having a meltdown now, I guess, down there. So there you go.
Yeah. I mean, I think the last one that I got here that may be worth talking about is that the judge got the appeals court overturned Boasberg's order initiating contempt against Trump over Alien Enemies Act deportation. So they overturned. So that's back on. One day to the next, we never know what's going on. Yeah.
But there's a lot of things going on that you have to get your information someplace else.
Here's one. U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy announces 1,500 trucks taken off the road because drivers didn't speak English.
Oh, yeah, but Trump was going to pass that law, something about that the truckers had to be able to speak English because they were just getting licenses.
Yeah.
They're just handing them out like
they just hand out license. They don't even have any. They don't have no training, no rules,
nothing. Just here's your CDL.
Yeah, crazy stuff. So there's also more coming on the vaccines. So we got this Dr. Hatfield saying it was more dangerous to take vaccines than it was to contract the COVID-19 and be hospitalized with it. So that's all coming out.
Kennedy just did a little video on that saying that the vaccine actually caused more
harm than good.
Well, it did the mutations that it prolonged COVID because it made it develop and mutate.
It actually will give people COVID.
Yeah, and all that. So, yeah, he's all over that.
So that's all coming out. We don't have time for that. But, again, we're going to wrap it up here. But we're in a crazy world right now, folks. And I think it's going to get crazier. But
I think so.
We'll see what happens, I guess. But,
so who knows what we'll be talking about next week.
But remember, government is not reason. It is not eloquence. It is force. A force like fire is a dangerous servant and a fearful master. And
we'll see you next time.
In the next one. Yep.
I want to take the time to thank the sponsors that help keep our lights on and our partnership with 22 Salute Coffee. They have absolutely amazing coffee. Their bourbon is absolutely the best bourbon I've ever had. It helps keep the lights on here. If you go to Mountaintop Media and purchase, you save 10%, and the rest of the money goes towards helping first responders and veteran suicide prevention. So you're supporting a good cause, you're getting a good product, and you're helping us keep the lights on here, which we have no outside funding, no government funding, no NGO funding, so it really helps us. Jefferson State Diesel, absolutely the best place to take your diesel in. If you have a vehicle with a diesel, they're absolutely the best. Both owners are on site. They support the community. They always are supporting Patriots. And there's absolutely nowhere else I would go to take my truck to get worked on and trust them to do a good job and never scam somebody. And they help us keep the lights on here. They're our number one first sponsor that really stepped up to the plate. I also want to take the time to give a shout out to Taylor Motors. They are an amazing family. If I was going to go and buy a new vehicle, absolutely, I would go nowhere else other than Taylor Motors. And they also sell used vehicles. So, and if you buy that, it's new to you. And they are actually, they're a top tier sponsor. They really stepped up to the plate. They're always going to fundraisers to support the right people. They're huge supporters of the right people in the community. And they have a lot of integrity, and the family's great. Also, Taylor Collision Center. Hopefully I don't get any accidents, or somebody just actually swiped my wife's vehicle the other day in the parking lot, and they just drove off. And it was a little ding. So I'm not necessarily, I don't know if we're going to take that in, but hopefully nobody bangs my truck up or her vehicle to where we have to take it in there. But if I did, I would absolutely take it to Taylor Collision Center. They have a lot of integrity, very good, honest people, and there's nowhere else I would take my vehicle. Thank you for watching, and support the other people in the community that support us.